What's up, you're back, and today it's Marketplace Monday, and it's a big one. A big Marketplace Monday, because we have 2 more Mondays until roster update number 2. May 23rd is the confirmed date for the roster update, and we'll be heading into Memorial Day weekend with a bang. I expect a lot of people to hit the stub cap on roster update number 2. We can break down how that can affect this, how does that affect the strategy? We'll break all that down in a separate video when we get closer. But Marketplace Monday, man. Every Monday we break down the content schedule, the marketplace, best stumping methods, investments, all that good stuff. Tuesday, our content schedule. We'll have best buys, big roster video on Tuesday. Which, listen, man, if you're not a member, would highly recommend doing so right now. This is one of the last times we're going to see very, very good buy prices for this roster number 2. I'm seeing a lot of good buys right now when I'm recording this video. And we already have buy lists out there. And this pitcher spreadsheet you're seeing on the screen is a Diamond Member pitcher spreadsheet. It's an old one, but we have 30 pitchers projected, which show you the best profit as of right now. So looking at the marketplace, we'll talk about all of this, but the content schedule is really where I want to go first. On Tuesday, new World Series rewards. Cool. If you get World Series first, you'll be getting 100,000 stubs. So keep in mind this year, if you already were in World Series, they start you at 700 rating. So if you start at 700 rating, guys, you're only 3 or 4 games away from World Series. If you hop on and you go 3-0, you go 4-0, you'll be able to sell the World Series reward for 100,000 stubs easy. That is actually worth it, and I would recommend trying to go and get World Series very quick if you're in that scenario. New multiplayer program is the first thing we got to talk about. With the multiplayer program coming out, you got to finish the old one. And personally, I have to finish the old one. Take a look. I'm at 125 out of 150 points in this multiplayer program. The best thing on this program is not Mr. Christian Yelich. It's not. He's trash. It's this. Not that. Not that. When you finish the program, you get a 50-pack bundle, which comes with a guaranteed Willie Castro. You will pull Willie Castro, I promise you. So when you finish up this program, right, take a look. If you're in a similar scenario and you haven't finished it yet, it's worthwhile. I've played not too much online this time by. I played some BR. I played Weekend Classic. I'm pretty close. So taking a look at what I have to do. I got to get 8 more stolen bases. I got to go ahead and use Mr. Kopech online. I have to use Albies online. I have to use relief pitchers in 4 innings and then use Yelich online. So really, it's very easy for me to finish this program. I just have to get PXP with Yelich. I just have to get PXP with Albies. I just have to get some PXP with Kopech and some stolen bases, which actually, that might be pretty annoying. But I'm probably just going to hop into events with a specific theme team build if I can, and just get some of the PXP done with these guys to get 50 packs. That's worth it. 50 packs? Sign me up. I'm a pack addict, and so are all of you. So go check out your progress in that, because it'll disappear on Tuesday. New flawless rewards, not as exciting. May 15th, new program. We'll see what's coming. And then May 16th, which is Friday. Moon? Is it another Moonshot event? If it's Moonshot, grind the PXP. Let me tell you that right now. Now, it's double PXP. It's double XP weekend. And it's a good time to be playing online. Good time to be playing offline. Good time to be getting all of the programs done that you're lacking behind on. If you're lacking behind on any programs, I highly recommend capitalizing on the double PXP to get some of these programs done very quick. Double PXP makes these programs a lot easier to grind out. Take advantage of it while you can. Now we're done with the content schedule. Now we get into the big boy stuff. Now, I just posted a video on Sunday breaking down the chance we might have a stub sale. So when we hop into the market, guys, keep in mind, there's the chance of a stub sale coming soon, maybe on Memorial Day. Usually it's Memorial Day weekend. If we see a stub sale drop soon, I think the cost of a lot of these high overall cards, high price cards, I think we're going to see some stubflation in the market. So we could see some prices heading up. We could see live series collection cost increase as well, at least temporarily, for a stub sale. Breaking down the market, let's check out if there's any flipping margins. Usually that's the first thing we do, is flipping back, because flipping has not been great this year, especially on the high overall, high cost cards. And I'm still not seeing much great margins. Like this Taylor Ward right now has good margins, but is he actually being bought? Is he actually being sold? Let's take a. This is usually a pretty good indication. Can you find good margins, and are they being bought and sold? Taylor Ward is being bought and sold pretty frequently. So it looks like, and maybe Brandon Lau has good margins too. I think you probably can start doing flipping as a stumming method, but why would you flip for an hour to make 30K when you can just go ahead and play Diamond Quest? Let's go take a look. How much is Adam Ottavino selling for? 15,000 stubs. Who are the other bums? I know we have Mr. Walker Bueller. Diamond Quest, guys, is one of the best stub methods to be doing right now, as always. I want to go ahead and pull up. Is it even going to let me see? No, sorry. I'm going to pull this up on the companion app, which I have open up right now. Walker Bueller is 12.5K. Call it 11K after tax. And Mr. Berger is 7,600, bro. You're going to get about 18,000 stubs for one run of this map. And you can get about 2.5 of these done per hour. That's about 50K stubs in 1 hour if you beat this on Go difficulty, which I highly recommend with the bunt team, the bunt method. It's worthwhile checking that out. We have videos on that on the channel. Ricky Henderson alone. Ricky Henderson goes for 16.3K stubs. Call it 15 after tax. That's 15K on that map right there. I wouldn't be doing this map. I don't think that one's as worthwhile right now. Let's check out. So we have the Ricky Henderson map, which is pretty solid. We have the Walker Bueller map, which is pretty solid. How much is Schultz going for? Schultz is only 8.5, but Chase Burns is going to be 6.5. So I mean, even this one's a little bit. It's probably the worst. It's probably about 14K. So it looks like the best map to be doing right now is the new Threads Walker Bueller map. I mean, you can make a pretty good chunk of change doing that over the course of an hour. Now we get to the marketplace, which we already had some stuff with flipping, but now we look at what everybody wants. Tomorrow we're gonna have a big roster video talking about who to buy. But what am I seeing right now? I'm making this on Sunday, guys, and I'm seeing very good buy prices. We just put out a very good buy list for members on Saturday night, and it's probably the last time we're going to see prices this low. Joe Ryan just pitched a masterclass, and his price honestly didn't react that much. So taking a look, I mean, Joe Ryan, he's probably the second favorite guy, second or third to be Diamond right now, up there with Alex Bregman and probably Josh Hader. So there's a lot of guys that are actually good priced investments. Jeff Hoffman, yes, he cooked himself, but he also came back with 2 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. He's projected positive. He's not there at Diamond just yet. He's probably looking like a plus 0.3. But a plus 0.3 who has 84 overall, he has 2 weeks to earn himself Diamond. This guy should not be below 1,650 stubs, and he is, which makes him a good buy. Hunter Green, he's 50-50 to go Diamond, guys. And either way, he's a long-term hold. He's only 1860. I'm seeing a lot of people that are actually pretty solid. A lot of guys that are potential pitcher flips, too. Brian Wu is below 1,300 stubs. I think he's a good pitcher flip opportunity. I mean, going down a list, Michael King is a good pitcher flip opportunity. Kerry Carpenter, he almost hit the cycle yesterday. Kerry Carpenter was a double away from the cycle. He had 4 at-bats. He had everything except for a double. He was 3 for 4. He is 950 stubs. I think, we're not seeing elevated prices. Cole Reagans is a pitcher flip. We're only seeing elevated prices on a few guys. I think Alex Bregman is a guy we're seeing high prices on. Hunter Brown is a guy we're seeing high prices on. Munoz, Max Fried. Eovaldi is pitching today when I'm recording this, so we're seeing high prices on him, which I'm still not going to go ahead and sell, but there's a lot of people at very viable prices. Schwarber, Pena, Weaver, Peralta, Hoppy, who has actually crashed in overall. Tanner Scott, Donovan, Lucas, Jung Ho. I mean, we're going to have a whole roster video breaking these guys down. Chapman. I just want to give you guys a feel of the fact that, listen, I haven't even looked at silvers. I haven't really looked at the silvers market right now, so I'm not sure how cooked that is. The only silver that's been on my radar really has been Carson Kelly, which you can see I have 1,000 of, so he's kind of my workhorse investment up there with Mr. Josh Hader, which I have 500, 450 of. The thing is, I like investing in higher overall cards because you have to get less quantity of them. I don't feel like tapping a million times a day on silvers to get a relevant amount of quantity. 80 overalls are my favorite overall to invest in, and we're seeing very good buy prices. So, Marketplace Monday, what's the takeaway? Diamond Quest, OP, potential stub sale. Do the ranked program, multiplayer program rewards, and we're seeing very good buy prices right now, which I think will probably change up here soon as we get closer and closer to the update. That is Marketplace Monday. Smash that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, boys. Have a good Monday. Peace.